Robert Greene, The Art of Seduction, The Robert Greene Collection. Welcome to the fascinating world of The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, where allure and intrigue are the keys to winning hearts and minds. This book summary dives into the seductive strategies that can transform one from a mere mortal into an irresistible force. The captivation begins with indirect, elusive approaches, kindling the target's imagination, stirring their curiosity, and igniting their desire. Explore crucial lessons drawn from historical figures like Duc de Lauzun, Cleopatra, Jean Poisson, and Napoleon Bonaparte. Learn to master the delicate balance between making impressions and maintaining air of mystery, while captivating your target's attention through shared interests, memories, and even tapping into their childhood fantasies.
The Art of Seduction. In the book, we learn that being a true seducer involves finesse, creativity, and an awareness that life can be humdrum. The first lesson of seduction is to be indirect and elusive, not revealing your hand too soon. It's always best to let your target come to you. The goal is to make an impression of neutrality, noticeable but not approaching the target directly. The Duc de Lauzun used this approach on the Duchesse de Montpensier, playing the part of a friend and keeping close by until her curiosity was piqued. His slow and steady approach allowed him to win her over, with her eventually confessing her infatuation and desire for marriage. Being an effective seducer requires building a strong and sticky web that is barely noticeable. The Art of Seduction. Seduction is a psychological game that requires capturing someone's attention through stimulating appearance or actions and then sending mixed signals. This creates an enigmatic persona that stimulates interest in the target's mind. Gender roles are crucial to playing with, as it adds complexity and mystery to your character. Josephine de Beauharnais used this tactic to seduce Napoleon by inviting him to her regular parties and focusing only on him. Once she stirred his desire, she started ignoring him and declined his invitations, causing him to become incensed. However, she eased the drama by composing the most passionate letters to him. The key lesson is to tease and flirt but always be prepared to step back and be self-sufficient, acting as a challenge instead of being an easy conquest. The Art of Seduction. The book excerpt discusses the art of seduction in various aspects of life, including relationships, politics, and corporate industries. It emphasizes the importance of recognizing and comforting the target's pain or sense of emptiness. The author suggests that the seducer should assert their superiority subtly without being overly severe when toying with the target's self-esteem. Additionally, the excerpt provides a strategy of lowering the target's protective walls by making them the center of attention, followed by gradually regaining the upper hand. The excerpt also provides a historical example of Cleopatra's successful use of the seduction technique by making subtle references to her ancestor Alexander the Great to stir up Caesar's insecurities and anxieties, making him prove his worth. The author concludes that the art of seduction requires a deep understanding of human emotions and behavior. Mesmerize your target. This summary teaches readers how to leverage flattery to win people over by sharing the story of Jean Poisson, the Marquise de Pompadour, a mistress to King Louis XV, who used a mirror to captivate and inspire the king's deeper potentials. According to the summary, when people are flattered, they let down their guards, which can help form deeper connections. Readers can employ this approach by echoing their target's personality, beliefs, and preferences. Overall, the book's summary encourages people to use flattery as a powerful social tool to build deeper relationships. Seduction through unpredictability. To keep the attention of your target, be unpredictable, and offer novelty, suspense, and spontaneity. A little variation keeps things fresh and intriguing, revealing your rich personality. Experiment with exciting places, clothes, jewelry, fragrance, and the atmosphere of your home. The goal is to keep your target on tenterhooks and always guessing. This kind of mutability is seduction incarnate. Avoid being too vanilla and plain, as the target might lose interest. People tend to make snap judgments about others right after meeting. Therefore, counteract these judgments by keeping things exciting and intriguing. Winning hearts through selflessness. To win someone's heart, it takes more than just words. Actions speak louder, especially when it comes to seduction. The author uses the story of Pauline Bonaparte to highlight the importance of acting selflessly to gain people's trust and devotion. By being attuned to your target's needs, you can seize opportunities to help them, even going beyond the call of duty. Your virtuousness will not go unnoticed and will be appreciated. However, it's crucial to be mindful of what your target desires, as not everyone will be impressed by physical feats of daring. The key is to show your target that you are a virtuous person who can act selflessly. So, keep your eyes peeled for opportunities, and when they present themselves, don't hesitate to take action. Digging up memories. Unearth childhood memories to strengthen emotional connection. Childhood memories can be powerful, evoking various emotions that range from tenderness to feelings of abandonment. These memories can be a valuable tool in strengthening emotional connections. Freud's therapy shows that patients who recall their childhood in his presence establish a deep emotional connection. Freud delved into his patients' memories, hearing their stories and triggering deep feelings of emotional connection. Patients projected strong emotions onto him, seeing him as a father figure. This effect, known as transference, was used to revive long-repressed feelings. When targeting someone, listening is crucial. Encourage them to talk about their childhood memories, their weaknesses, and emotional triggers. Note the recurring themes and learn what they were most attached to during childhood. Once you know the details, use that information to fulfill their deepest needs, be it protection, discipline, or a sense of direction. If you can make them reminisce those happy, innocent days, they'll soon make emotional associations with you and project fantasies onto you, including loving and sexual ones. Listening, recalling and sharing childhood memories can provoke strong emotions that can be harnessed to a deep emotional connection. 3 traits to avoid. When it comes to seduction, it is important to avoid 3 anti-seductive traits: being ungenerous, humorless, and inattentive. These traits can make someone appear emotionally closed off, rigid, and insecure, leading to an inability to adapt in new situations and connect with others on a deeper level. Being generous, having a sense of humor, and being attentive to the intricacies of a situation or relationship are vital aspects of a successful seduction. Even if you think you are being magnanimous or are simply not attuned to the subtleties of a situation, these traits can still be major turnoffs. By recognizing and eliminating these traits within yourself, you can become a more effective seducer and improve your chances of forming meaningful connections with others.
In conclusion, The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene lifts the veil on the art of seduction, offering invaluable insights into capturing hearts and minds. Through indirect approaches, balancing attentiveness, and igniting the imagination, one can elicit an almost magnetic attraction. Masterful seducers like the Duc de Lauzun, Cleopatra, and Josephine de Beauharnais inspire with their carefully crafted strategies that involve playing with gender roles, exuding selflessness, and evoking childhood memories. However, to achieve true success, one must avoid and eliminate anti-seductive qualities such as miserliness, humorlessness, and lack of attentiveness. In the intricate dance of seduction, one must embody the most alluring elements of self, fanning the flames of intrigue and desire, all without revealing too much too soon.